Hello everyone, my name is Where We Don't Care What My Name Is, and here we go with my review for Crawl. Alright, so let's be honest, Hollywood can make anything into a horror film. They can use anything from the supernatural, they can use serial killers, they can use dolls, they can use any inanimate object as a horror film, especially a tire. I'm not joking, look that shit up, they actually did that. But when it comes to using animals as horror films, those can actually be sort of a hit and miss. When it comes to shark films, those are actually done very well, especially as of late, like films with 47-meter down or even The Shallows. Those are a good example of good horror shark films that are done very well and they're done right. When it comes to other sort of films involving animals like lions, tigers, or bears, or snakes, or, any other sort, those are a bit of a hit and miss, and mostly are direct to video. But when it comes to films like involving crocodiles or even alligators, those are the ones I'm very interested in, and especially for a film like this, especially when it has a premise as simple as this. No mutated alligator or crocodile. No, oh, they were drugged, they made them super strong and powerful. No, just a simple film about alligators, the hurricane, two people trapped inside a house as it's flooding and filled with alligators. That I can definitely get behind. So when I went to watch this film, I did a little bit of a background to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into before I went to see the film, and I was very surprised to find the director of this film, Alexandre Aja. This is not the first time he's done these horror films. He directed The Hills Have Eyes, Mirrors, Piranha 3D, Horns. So I was very interested to see this film and see how well he did, and sure enough, this was a good horror film. It's simple, it's done well, it has some flaws, but it's a good film. So let's take a look at the story. The story for this film, as you got from the trailer, focuses on our main character, played by Kaya Scodelario, and she goes to see her father just before Category 5 hurricane comes in, only to find her father underneath a house in the crawl space, appears injured, and then she's attacked by an alligator. And so they have to get out of the house before it gets completely flooded, while also trying to survive, because there's not just one alligator, there's a bunch of alligators. So they have to try to survive and get out of the house before they're eaten alive by these alligators. So the story is done well because it's simple. It keeps its pace very well. And what I love about it is the suspense in this. I have seen a lot of horror films involving animals, but not like this, where they're trapped inside a house and they are completely at a disadvantage because these alligators in the water, they are very mobile, they're very fast, they're also great hunters as well. So they have to try to find a way to outsmart these creatures, try to find a way to get out of the house, and it's very suspenseful because you want to see them survive, you want to see them get out of this, and you're wondering how they're going to do it. So I do like how this film is able to keep you at the edge of your seat. It keeps itself, from luckily for the trailer, it didn't reveal way too much. Okay, maybe a few things, but it's still good. I like how well the story is able to show that these two, the father and the daughter, they are not helpless. They actually know how to survive this and how to try to get through this, and they do a good job trying to do that and also keep the audience, suspense and everything. So I like how well the story keeps you hooked on everything. It keeps itself paced very well. It's not rushed. It's done well to keep it very suspenseful, and it's just fun. I love this film so much with the story and the premise, and I love these sort of films where it's in tight areas where it's very suspenseful and everything, because it makes you wonder, like, geez, how would I survive in this? How would I survive in this scenario like this? I probably wouldn't. Um, and the film does a great job with its actors as well. Kaya, this is not the first film she's been in. She's actually been in other films. She's been in the Maze Runner films. She's been in the Pirates of the Caribbean films, Dead Man Tells No Tale, and in Clash of the Titans. While the actor who plays her father, Barry Pepper, actually has been in the Maze Runner films, Saving Private Ryan, True Grit, and The Green Mile. So you got a very good cast of actors in this film. And the focus is mostly on these two. So you see the dynamic between the two. You see a very good chemistry between these two, and you see that they're trying to do everything they can to survive. They're not panicking. They're not, trying to get out, making too many mistakes. They are being careful because they know the situation they're in, and you feel that. You feel the situation they're in, and you want to see them get through this. There is some good development with these characters, and you see them trying to get through this, and you hopefully see there is a good ending. Hopefully, it's not like 47 meters down ending. So you're hoping they do try to make this alive. So I do like how the film's able to, it focuses mainly on these characters. We do bring in other characters too, but some of them are not going to make it. I mean, they're mostly the hors d'oeuvres for these alligators. And these alligators, man, I love, like, okay, yes, they're fake as hell, CGI, but there are times when they don't look bad, and they actually do a very good job with how they move and how they act. These are not supernatural creatures, or not the kind that are drugged up with drugs or anything that makes them super strong. They can pierce through concrete wall, or even when you shoot them, that just pew, it bounces off their skin. No, these are normal creatures, and they can be killed normally. So that's actually good. I like how well they are able to do that. All right. Well, what about the music, the setting, and everything, and special effects? How are that? Like I said, the special effects, they don't bother me way too much. Except maybe there was one where they're throwing one of the officers on the outside, and they're like killing him that way. I was like, I don't know if an alligator can actually throw a guy that powerful, that heavy, but you know what? It's fine. That was actually cool thing. Actually, I gotta say, this guy is a bit restrained when it comes to some of the gory stuff. I thought that was actually well done, because I was a little worried, because this is a guy who has done these sort of films before, but I thought he's a little restrained, so I kind of appreciate that. The setting is actually pretty cool. It's the fact it's just in a house. They're inside the crawl space. They're inside underneath the house, and it's basically all of it is in the house. So I thought that's good because they don't have to waste too much budget on anything else. They're able to keep it all. They're able to control everything in the house, so that's actually very good. And I do love the suspense in this film. There's some music in this too, being used in the right time and the right moment. So it's very good. So all right, what can I say? Crawl. Is it a good alligator film? Yes, this is a good alligator film. This is a good horror animal film. So they do a very good job at it. Is it actually scary? Do I really count as horror? Not really, but it counts itself as horror. So I thought, it's fine. I kind of see it as more as a thriller. But oh well, what the heck. So I like this film. They do a very good job with this film. I see not a few mistakes here and there, but it's pretty much shrugged off. It's still good. So yeah, Crawl, good story, good characters, good effects and everything. So I like it. So what can I say? Crawl is a good film. I do recommend watching it with your friends, maybe your loved one, but do not take your kids to see it, please. Do not take them. All right, I don't like going to these sort of films and seeing little kids there because I thought, this is no. Um, so yeah, that's it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film or any other horror film involving animals, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Check my Facebook page. Check out my Twitter page. And I'll see you all next time to give you more love and more entertainment. So until then, take care, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.